The federal government has announced that the new minimum wage will take effect from May 1st, 2024. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, the federal government has announced that the new minimum wage will take effect from May 1st, 2024. Speaking at the May Day celebration in Abuja, Minister of State Labour Nkiruka Onyejocha assured workers that they will not lose anything during this transition period. Onyejocha stated that despite ongoing negotiations by the Tripartite Committee on National Minimum Wage, efforts are being made to finalize the new National Minimum Wage document as soon as possible through wide consultations. The Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) and the Trade Union Congress (TUC) have been pushing for an upward review of the minimum wage, with demands reaching as high as 615,000 naira to address economic realities and high living costs. President Bola Tinubu, represented by Vice President Kashim Shettima, commended the contributions of Nigerian workers and reiterated the government's commitment to receiving the committee's recommendations for the new minimum wage. At number 2, Minister of Works Dave Umahi has accused former presidential candidate Peter Obi of inciting the people of the Southeast against the government, especially those who were not well informed. Umahi made the statement during an event to compensate property owners affected by the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Road project organized by the Federal Ministry of Works. Umahi disclosed that the federal government will pay 2.75 billion naira in compensation to property owners affected by the demolition. The project, which has faced controversy, includes the demolition of the landmark beach resort valued at $200 million to create a right-of-way. Peter Obi slammed President Bola Tinubu's administration for continuing with the controversial Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway project despite public outcry. Obi expressed displeasure that the government is embarking on a project that could lead to job losses at the time of rampant unemployment. Obi described the reported demolition of businesses and residences in the project's right-of-way as insensitive and heart-wrenching, highlighting the impact on livelihoods, investments, and jobs. At number 3, the House of Representatives Committee on Petroleum Resources, Downstream and Midstream have urged security agencies to apprehend petrol hoarders as scarcity persists nationwide. Addressing a press conference at the National Assembly Complex, Abuja, on Wednesday, the co-chair of the committee and chairman of the House Committee on Petroleum Resources Downstream, Ikenga Ugochinyere, stated that despite having enough petrol to last 30 days, logistical challenges have disrupted supply and distribution. He criticized middlemen for exploiting the situation for profit and called for cooperation to combat hoarding and price hikes. The committee assured Nigerians that the fuel scarcity would be resolved in a few days and urged patience. At number 4, Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) President Joe Ajaero criticized the federal government's approved salary increments, calling them mischievous. On Tuesday, the federal government approved the pay rise of between 25 and 35% for civil servants across various consolidated salary structures. Speaking on Wednesday during an interview on Sunrise Daily, a channel's television program, Ajaero proposed a living wage of 615,000 naira for civil servants, underscoring that it will sustain basic needs without causing poverty or the need to borrow. He detailed the breakdown of the proposed living wage, including housing, utilities, food, education, and transportation costs. Ajaero highlighted the challenges workers face due to high living costs, especially in areas like transportation. At number 5, civil society organizations under the Forum for Good Governance in Nigeria, FGGN, has announced plans to protest against Minister of Power Adebayo Adelabu for insisting on increasing electricity tariffs despite economic challenges. In a statement jointly signed by the National Coordinator and Secretary of the group, Abraham Douglas and Bala Galadima Ikara, the group criticized the minister's stance as insensitive and called for measures to improve power supply to attract investors rather than tariff hikes. They described Adelebu's claim that electricity subsidies deter investors as illusionary and demanded his resignation for failing to deliver on promises. The group warned of mass actions if the minister does not step down. At number 6, Jigawa State faces the possibility of 7,800 unverified civil servants losing their April salaries due to the ongoing verification and enrollment process into the Integrated Personnel Payroll Management System, IPPMS. This was disclosed in a communique released. This was disclosed in a communique released after the Joint Emergency State Executive Council (SEC) of the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) and the Trade Union Congress (TUC) convened to address the pressing issues by the NLC chairperson Sanusi Al-Hassan by the Council. The document disclosed that the verification process has been marred by challenges, including injuries during data capture and alleged extortion. The Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) and the Trade Union Congress (TUC) have called on the state government to pay the unverified workers using the old system until they are successfully captured. Meanwhile, Deputy Governor Aminu Usman stated that out of the unverified workers, 4,496 J-Teach workers have been screened and the remaining workers will undergo screening soon. At number 7, Benue State Governor Reverend Father Hyacinth Alia has announced plans to launch a local security outfit comprising 10,000 youths by the end of May. Governor Alia made this known during a stakeholders meeting of the All Progressives Congress (APC) in Makurdi, where he also appreciated President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the security agencies for their efforts in securing the state and the country. He said the outfit aims to complement the efforts of existing security agencies in addressing the state's security challenges. He underscored that the new security outfit would enhance community safety, particularly in farming areas, enabling farmers to work without fear. Governor Alia stated that his administration is procuring vehicles and motorcycles for the outfit to facilitate movement across the state. At number 8, Benjamin Frederick has expressed his joy after signing a permanent contract with Brentford following a successful loan spell from Simoy Ben Academy. The 18-year-old centre-back has impressed with Brentford's B team, leading to a contract until June 2028. Frederick thanks the coaching staff for their support and pledged to repay the club's trust by continuing to improve. Despite being part of the Nigeria squad for the 2023 FIFA Under-20 World Cup, Frederick is expected to remain with Brentford's B team, occasionally training with the main squad. At number 9, the H5N1 bird flu virus has spread to dairy cows in the United States, raising concerns about its transmission to humans through the milk supply, Reuters reports. According to Reuters, since 2022, the virus has infected over 90 million chickens, 9,000 wild birds, 34 dairy herds, and 2 individuals in Texas, and another after exposure to poultry. The outbreak has prompted several measures, including requiring testing for dairy cattle moving between states and increased surveillance of livestock imports from the U.S. Mexico and Colombia have imposed restrictions on U.S. beef and beef products due to the outbreak. Despite the detection of bird flu virus particles in some samples of pasteurized milk, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA) has assured the commercial milk supply remains safe due to pasteurization. Finally, at number 10, The United Kingdom government confirmed Wednesday it has detained an unspecified number of migrants in recent days who are set to be deported to Rwanda in July under its controversial new policy. This comes a week after lawmakers ended months of parliamentary wrangling and passed a contentious law allowing some asylum seekers to be deported to Rwanda. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak had vowed to promptly detain migrants before deportation flights start within 10 to 12 weeks. According to AFP, immigration enforcement officers have begun detaining migrants earmarked for the flights, with plans to deport 5,700 migrants to Rwanda this year. Despite the government's efforts, official statistics show more than a quarter increase in arrivals compared to the same period in 2023. That's it on what's happening. You can join the conversation on our website at www.rootstv.ng. Follow us on social media at Rootstv and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Rootstv Nigeria. I am Frances Oti.